Alrighty guys, so it is about that time, the hunt for the new artifacts. I know everyone is trying their best to get something cooking. At the end of the day, with the new artifacts being a higher level, and obviously the effects itself actually benefiting certain hunters, but more importantly, because it's a higher level, it is actually providing you with more power level, which obviously in the long run for newer content will help you out, because of course it is making your characters that more stronger. And so through that, we are going to be looking at a gear set which I've managed to get something cooking for Beast, and that is it's going to be the curse set, which as of right now, throughout all the gear sets that they've introduced, the curse set is the more easier one to build, since we can also get it from the salvage shop and whatnot. So I've got something cooking up right now. I'm not going to do the 8 set because there's no point. With this is one of the benefits of how actually with Beast. With the curse set, realistically, I would suggest just give him the gear set of it and make sure you run a 4 set, so that way you've got the 20-20 trade-off for taking damage as well as increased damage. You also got to keep in mind you also get this little HP recovery rescue effect, which is nice to have. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty clutch. It kind of prolongs you to do more damage, to be fair, so you know, there's that. But you do not need to cater to the 8 set for Beast. The 8 set itself ultimately will give you 50% increase in damage, but if you run a 4 set, or at least a 2 set, you're getting that 20%, right? And then when it comes to the accessory set, because the HP condition is at 70%, it's more easier to actually get the 50% by running the Berserker set with the curse set. So, and I'm still effectively getting 50% regardless of running an 8 set. Even with a 4 set with the Berserker set, it still comes at a 50% increase in damage. So there you go, that's pretty much what you want to do. Now what we're going to be doing is I want to see the damage differences. You know, I want to see how beneficial it is to run the curse set. So I'm going to do the solid foundation set. I've also got a set for the crit set, because I do have his A1, so we are getting a little bit of crit damage increase. I might also see the difference in that, and yeah, go from there. So this is kind of where I've got everything out. I've just kind of left Beast kind of even Stevens. I've got him to A3, so you know, there's that. I don't have the increase in basic attack damage, nor do I have changes user skill damage increase equal to 8% of lost HP. That would have been crazy if I had that, but yeah, everything is kind of even Stevens, and this is kind of where I've got him at. His weapon with only 1 dupe, and then the solid foundation set stats are what I'm working with. So yeah, let's go try it out. Alright, so with the 2 gear sets being the solid foundation and the crit set, I have done test runs, so I've got a good idea on numbers, and yeah, I will say that the solid foundation is 3rd place right now, but in terms of basic speed or basic attack as well as core damage, it's not bad. But the crit set that I've got going on does actually more in terms of damage wise. So, but roughly, I mean, yeah, I mean, we're doing like right now 285. Okay, that's not too bad actually. Okay, let's just keep it going. You also got to keep in mind with the lost HP too, so like as time is going on, we are doing more damage over time. Okay, that 130, that was actually not too bad right there. And then of course we've got to keep in mind the ultimate. So obviously with this set, it really is basically the basic attack as well as the core damage, what we're trying to feed off from. But the skill itself is actually doing pretty decent well, so I'm just not going to bother boosting myself up, just kind of see what I'm working with here. So that skill does 188. Okay, I'm going to get attacked here because I'm trying to lose some HP. Ultimately, you want to do the ultimate. Okay, that is a lot of HP lost. Okay, so now if we buff ourselves up, we should beat. So 144 right there. If I do the skill, 270, dodge out the way. Okay, let's benefit from using the ultimate. 3, 4, 5. I think that was like 900k. So roughly with the solid foundation, my ultimate is around about 700 to 900k damage. I will say that. But this is pretty much the end mark of Beast right now, and yeah, roughly around about 250 on average is what we're kind of hitting with that skill. And then with our, oh god, yeah, no, and then the basic stacks and whatnot, roughly like 30, 50k, spikes of like 50k I would say, but roughly around about 30k is what we're looking at per shot, so yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, so I've got the crit set on that I'm currently using. To be fair, I do use the crit set a little bit more on him, but this is kind of what we're working with, of course. So again, ever since I actually managed to get him in his well, his A1, that's why I furthermore supported the toughness gear set being applied to him. If I didn't have him A1, then I'll stick with the solid foundation, but once you get that applied, once that A1 is in effect, then crit is now usable. The toughness gear set, of course. Alright, so let's okay, well, awesome, yep, lovely, you love those. Okay, ow. Well, that's not exactly what you want to see. Okay, so I have done testing beforehand, again, to see on the damage output on what I'm getting. And obviously with the consistency of the crit side of things, the, I mean, you can immediately see the increase in damage on what is being provided through Beast having a toughness gear set. So, yeah, immediately I am seeing it a spike in my damage. I think I just see 70k right there. Oh my god. Yeah, so obviously the crits are being consistent, benefiting from my skill being applied, which is support my crit damage even further on, as well as crit rate. So effectively I am doing a little bit more damage to where if I had the solid foundation set. So that's something to take note of course. Yeah, look at those huge spikes of consistency of like 40, 50k right there. So 387. We're letting our health drop again as over time our unit does more damage. So we're just going to kind of back off a little bit. I might take one swipe so we can just get our health down a little bit. There we go. So then what I'll do is I'll apply the buff. So now we can... Okay, we have to be very cautious here. Okay, now let's go in because we're at the final stage of getting the 30% increase. There we go, and that is now damage output wise. I will say I'm with this toughness gear set on, I do hit around about 1 million, 1.1 million. I think that's how much we hit right now. So yeah, so pretty much with that attack right there, of course we hit above 1 million. But my last recording was around about 1.1. But roughly 1 mil is kind of what I'm achieving right now with the toughness gear set. So yeah, damage output wise, 153k with that core damage. So yeah, right now my toughness gear set is holding out pretty nicely, and this is what I was using beforehand. Okay, so now I'm curious to see on what the curse set is going to be like. Okay, so the curse set is applied, and I'm just going to show this right now. My power levels are is at 1.1. Well, yeah, over 100k. So that just shows you again with these new gear sets, with being the higher level. Yeah, this is what's going to be pushing our... This is basically now the way to get more power level. If you're struggling in the power level department, these new current artifacts, as well as more to come, yeah, this is what's going to push us greatly now to furthermore get higher power level. So I'm at 101k. But again, in terms of stat wise, this is kind of what I'm working with. My crit hit rate is down to 41%, so not exactly the best, but that's fine. We do get the 30% increase on the skill, so we'll have to work with that. So that's the current situation on what I'm working with. All right, let's see. What are we going to be accomplishing this time around? So we have to build up the extra 10%, right? Yeah. Oh, it's already happening. It's already happening. Okay, I'm actually gonna deliberately take some damage because I want to get the. So already we're actually getting a great deal amount of damage being applied. Okay, so I like this. Okay, so we're at 15, so we have to wait for that to hit 100, and that's when we can maximize. It's going up quite nicely. I mean, the damage output right now is not bad. I mean, it's already, in my eyes, doing better than the solid foundation, to be honest, that I've got rocking. Yep, avoid that. Okay. Nope. Okay, I really should take some hits right now. 20k, 30k, good consistency right there, and then spike around about 50 to 60k. Not too bad. Okay, I'm going to take some hits here. Just going to kind of lower my health a little bit. There we go. Nice. So keep in mind I do have the rescue effect on hand. Yeah, 20, 30k, and then spikes of 50 to 60, or 40 to 60 we'll say. Nope. Yep, just does. Boom. Okay, I don't know why that end result wasn't showing right there. Okay, boom. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna actually get hit because I kind of want to see the rescue. There it is. It just jumps, but that does help us out in setting up the getting the increase of 10%. So that's actually pretty helpful. That rescue effect. Okay, I think we're chilling right now. So if I activate this, oh, okay, nice. Okay, So I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay, there we go. We got the crit. We got the extra 10%. Oh my god. Okay, I think that was 1.7. I think we did 1.7 mil right there. I like this set. I like this set. There we have it. I think I'm going to keep this gear set on my beast. It is most definitely... I'm getting more damage out of it compared to the others, so I would gladly take that. But as much as I would love to run the accessories, because I do have, like power output wise, this would do great for me. Because, I mean, again, this is currently right now the highest like level artifacts and whatnot, so like power level wise this would push me up greatly, and it's not too bad, to be honest, stat wise. I don't know if I would actually want to recommend to put it on the beast, but either way, yeah, it's not too bad. I guess it can work for somebody, we'll see. But either way, boys, just kind of wanted to showcase one of the newest set, being the curse set. And yeah, if you have a beast roaming around, then I recommend a 4 set and then Berserker set. So yeah, as of right now, I'll probably just kind of keep on grinding to see what more I can cook up. I'm gonna try and get the blessing set ready for Maylin. That's gonna be my next goal. And then Jiwoo, I'm gonna try and also get the next set ready for her.